What note was that? These pipes can hit the most rare of musical notes. And speaking of music, I got some music for your ears right now. I got a wonderful melody. You ever heard of AI? Because man, do we have some great news on that front. AMC's getting experimental. They're putting their grubby little paws into the AI short films cookie jar, and they are going to be screening AI short films at select theaters before trailers, with potential plans to expand nationwide. Which is exactly what everyone's been begging for. Anyone who's been to the cinema over the last 2 years has probably heard this time and time again. Man, I wish I could watch some AI-generated shorts before watching my movie. And finally, they're delivering. Better late than never, I always say. Now, if I may be so bold, and far be it from me to question the galaxy brain smarties over there at the old AMC think tank, but what the fuck are you smoking? Like, this has got to be an actual, mythical crack pipe that they're passing around over there to think that this is a good idea. If you really wanted to ham fist shorts into the cinema experience before a movie plays, why would you take the plunge with AI shorts to begin with? Something that is universally hated. The only people that like AI animated shorts are like actual single-digit smooth-brain worms that clap like seals at anything that makes noise. Like, this is so fucking stupid. If you're really hell-bent on bringing shorts into the theater before the movie plays, why not just play actual shorts created by real people and real talent? Like, it's not like shorts are a new thing. These have existed for as long as cameras have. So this isn't some brand new, unheard of thing only made possible thanks to the power of AI. They could have done this whenever they wanted to in the past. And they did dip their toes in occasionally with shorts that play before movies. But I just don't understand why now they want to make this big push for it. My speculation is they're probably getting paid oodles of clams for it, and every single industry is trying desperately to suckle from the titty of AI and anything even AI adjacent. That's my speculation. But I'd like to take this a step further and say that I think the idea of putting even more bloat before your movie plays is terrible. I feel like the people at AMC don't actually watch movies. They don't actually go to the theater and watch movies. I have timed every single experience I have had at the cinema for the last 2 years. So when I sit down, I time from the moment the trailers start to the moment the movie I paid for starts. And the average wait, the average duration of trailers is 21 minutes, but it sometimes gets as high as 30 minutes. So you can wait up to 30 minutes after the posted time for your movie to finally see the movie. It turns what should be only like, 2.5 hour experience into an all-day fucking affair because you're just held hostage watching shit that you don't really care about seeing. And now they want to add even more to that. That blows my mind. That is so tone deaf and so out of touch. Now to give you a little more information here, it looks like the AI short that's going to be playing at select theaters is called Thanksgiving Day, an intergalactic tale about a bear and a platypus, and it just won Frame Forward AI Animated Film Festival. Very prestigious. That is coveted. People go their whole lives striving to achieve that accomplishment, being the best AI animated short at Frame Forward. And one of the prizes for winning here is a 2-week national theatrical run for it. And looking at what the experts have to say, this one is a must-watch. This short might be better than the movie that I'm paying tickets for. Thanksgiving Day is a masterclass in original storytelling, a wildly inventive journey that balances sharp satire with unexpected emotional payoff, proving that bold imagination with the tools of AI complement the future of animated filmmaking. That's according to Joel Rudman, president and head of studio for Moose. And then, of course, jurist Neil Paris from Google's 100 Zeros, whatever the fuck that is, what the hell? I feel like I just read an Xbox Live gamer tag. Said, Thanksgiving Day is an imaginative... Jesus, it made me dyslexic. Thanksgiving Day is an imaginative and funny short showcasing AI's ability to unlock imagination for animated storytelling. Thank God, it's fully unlocked now. Before, it was forbidden. You couldn't tell stories without AI. But thankfully, those are prehistoric times now. That's ancient. obsolete. Now, I decided to take a peek at Frame Forward's little trailer here, and I got to be blessed with a little bit of footage of Thanksgiving Day, and wow, I gotta tell you, they're underselling how good it looks.
The future of filmmaking is unfolding now. Welcome to the Frame Forward AI Film Contest.
That's the future right there that you're staring down the pipe of, and the future is looking bright. I always find it fucking adorable that they say directed by or credited as a director for typing in the sentences to the AI generation tools. That is super cute. That's me calling myself a chef every time I make myself a bowl of cereal. Anyway though, I'll stop yapping on the AMC stuff for now because there's one other thing I want to talk about, and it's something Matt sent me. Apparently there is a big video going around about AI camera tools that are being used at like a coffee shop to track the efficiency of their workers as well as monitor behavior of the customers, which is finally some good news here and a positive implementation of AI because people are always demanding more Big Brother breathing down our necks. So this is great, so that way customers know that they are secure being constantly monitored by the eye in the sky, and employees can be happy knowing that the corporation is watching them every second of every day to ensure their productivity is high enough so that way they can train AI to replace them in the future. Now here's the clip that's apparently been going around. You can see Anna's got 20 cups over there, Elena 10 cups, and you also have the time that the customers have been there, I suppose, on their computers, fiddling around, sitting around. And the idea here is, from a corporation perspective, they can look at what employees are working real hard and no doubt reward them. You know, companies do love to do that. But on the flip side of that, unfortunately, you know, Olga over there's only got 3 cups. So maybe they're thinking about letting her go. Maybe they'll fire her because her cup efficiency isn't what it should be compared to someone like Anna, who's really putting her best foot forward here. Now, buckle your seatbelt because things get a little weird and wacky here. So it's referred to as NeuroSpot Barista Staff Control and Customer Monitoring Module, something like that. And when you look up NeuroSpot to try and get information on this technology, you find this, a speech therapy platform called NeuroSpot. And if you dig a little bit deeper, you find this exact same video posted onto Reddit 2 years ago with people speculating that it's not real and it's actually just a bunch of baloney and it's more of like a conceptual piece, not like an actual tool that's being implemented or anything like that. But then when you go a step further, it was like the 3rd page of Google for me, I found this website. It's sparksnet.com/blog, NeuroSpot CCTV AI video analytics turning surveillance into smart strategy. And this site it's peculiar. Something fishy is afoot here. So when you read it, it's very clear that a lot of this feels ChatGPT generated, not legitimate. But then when you go down here for like how NeuroSpot works, brains behind the lens. At the center of NeuroSpot is video intelligence powered by AI. Here's what it can do. Facial recognition, not who came into the building, but real-time monitoring of attendance, VIP customer identification, or access control. Object and behavior detection. Spot a weapon, detect suspicious loitering, alert on a fall, or identify someone entering a restricted area. Audio analytics. Hearing a breaking glass or raised voice, NeuroSpot listens and alerts you. Predictive analysis. It doesn't just show you what's happening, it tells you what might happen next based on historical trends. Actually doing like a fucking Minority Report thing there. Natural language interaction. Want to ask, show me all incidents from last Tuesday between 2 to 4 p.m.? NeuroSpot understands and responds. This is not a watch and wait tool, it's a proactive partner in your day-to-day operations. So basically, you get a fucking Tony Stark Jarvis. And then down here is where things, I think, go real cattywampus real quick. NeuroSpot is not just for big tech firms or high-security buildings, it's smart analytics catered to a wide range of industries. Hospitals. Track table occupancy in real time. Track table occupancy in real time? Like, what, in the cafeteria of a hospital? Okay, maybe. Monitor plate presentation and cleanliness. again, that feels like it's not the most pressing concern when it comes to hospitals. I don't think you'd care that much to be checking the cameras looking for plate cleanliness in the hospital cafeteria. Analyze customer mood and football. Is that important in hospitals? The customer's mood and football? Also, let's assume that this is a big misunderstanding, a big typo. They meant to put this in the sports bar section for why people would want the NeuroSpot CCTV AI tool. How is it analyzing football? What is it analyzing? Is it going to give you like probability in order for you to help make educated polymarket gambling? Like, what do you mean it's analyzing football? I'm very confused on that. I truly can't understand what that could possibly be. And then, of course, they're pitching it in schools so you can track all of the kids. You can even detect bullying and unusual student behavior. Wow. Then back into healthcare, separate from hospitals. This is for patient activity, fall detection, PPE compliance, wait times, ensuring staff are following hygiene. You can use it in warehousing, banking, and retailing. So why are businesses devoted to NeuroSpot? Are they devoted to NeuroSpot? Because again, I was struggling to find any evidence of it even existing. I couldn't find anything to confirm that it was real. And this website is odd to begin with, from SparkNets. This whole thing just already doesn't even feel legit. This feels so shady. I don't understand. And like, I haven't fully navigated it, but products, when you click products, it doesn't work. When you go to blogs, it just takes you to like these generic garbage things about, helping people understand health better without replacing doctors, like how AI is, working in tandem with doctors. The whole thing just is so weird. About Us also doesn't work, which bodes really well. And then Home, which takes you to the an innovative AI agency spiel that they dump on you here. I'm really skeptical if the NeuroSpot is actually a real thing, because I just don't really trust this, so I don't even think that what is in that video, what's presented in that video, is a real tool. Feels like it's just a fake piece, especially when you really stop to look at it. Why? Here, let me go full cam. Why would the tool have the squiggly lines to track customer and employee movement? That's fucking worthless, because if you're running this 24/7, at the end of the day, every day, the screen is going to be nothing but squiggly lines from all the people that have been moving around. You're not going to get any valuable data out of that in the first place. I just don't think it's real. But what I do know is real, and what I can find evidence on is, and this dates back like a decade from some of the stuff I was reading, some bigger corporations at like their warehouse spaces and such do have tools that they use to monitor employee productivity, I guess for the sake of trying to find who's, being productive enough and who needs to be fired for slacking, that kind of thing. We measure their productivity so that way we can always be firing the ones that don't live up to our standards. Doesn't everyone want to help corporation by being productive? This is for your own good, so now we have to track every single thing you do. Couldn't help but notice through our tools that your heart rate never exceeded 120 BPM. That demonstrates a lack of enthusiasm and excitement. It seems like this job's not stimulating enough for you. Take a hike. You fucking scram. Get out of here. So, I do find evidence that some companies have tools to monitor employee behavior. I haven't found evidence that it's these tools, the NeuroSpot and what we see there. But I also am 100% certain that companies will be looking to integrate AI into their monitoring to collect data on customers and to track their employees and to train AI off of their employees so that way they can replace them with AI to save them money on their bottom line long term. That I know is coming if it's not here already. I just am not convinced that it's the NeuroSpot. Anyway, though, just wanted to yap about that a little bit as well since Matt put it on my radar. Anyway, that's about it. See ya.